Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's Shrink with 1310 rating versus Luxsack 33 with 1034 rating. Wow, can't even be 33. But it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see them tie a few times, and Luxsack wins the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so he's going to decide. Chooses to go second, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands is Moonlit, Called by, Rock, Pranks, and Nib. This is decent. You definitely want to open up Prank Kids Monster. You either want to open up like Polly, and you want to be playing like that kind of build where you open up like 2 Prank Kids plus a Polly, because that plays through pretty much everything. Or you can play like the normal summon build, where you can play like more hand traps and stuff, but the build also loses the hand traps more. Then he has Foolish Burial Goods, Signing Deal, Barrier Statue, which means he's playing Gizmek Uka, which hopefully he's playing a lot of hand traps with the Gizmek Uka, because by itself, Gizmek Uka rarely ever works. And then Terraforming and Midfielder. So his hand, if it had like a hand trap, it'd be a lot better. He's gonna normal summon Rock, and then make Meow Meow. Alright, fair enough. Rock effect, banish, draw ogre, and then bring out fan. I like never call these cards by their names, so I'm just gonna call them wind and stuff. And then he's gonna link off in the doo-doo. He's gonna get wind in this. He's gonna add this card is cool. You gotta remember, also you have to remember that it locks you off from everything except for Prank Kids, because it does come up. And then he's going to get the send, and bring out fire. Fire and water are really cool, especially like when time's coming, because you can do a 3,000 difference before your opponent even gets to have a battle phase. He's going to fusion, bring out rocket, fire, bring out water. And then he's going to use rocket to tribute to bring out the doodle and wind. And then doodle effect, tribute to add back fusion and place. And then he's going to make Bow Wow Bark. We're going to get water, gains 1,000, brings out wind. And then activate pranks, set called by, set fusion. And then end phase, you're going to get this to shuffle back and draw. Draws Cosmic. Passes turn, draws Ash, Terraforming to add Hyper Stadium, and then activate. That's going to let him search. If only he had Cosmic like before. He had a Dunker there. Signing Deal, bring out Spiker. Signing Deal is a really good card. And then he's going to use Bow Wow Bark, Tribute to add back fire and water. And then he's going to bring this out, the Dunker. I'm trying to think about what he's going to do exactly, because it seems like he can get a lot of damage in. I wonder if it's going to be enough for game. Or maybe, obviously he's not going for game right now. He's going to say, like, maybe you could, like, normal summon. Use this. Yeah, probably not. This is going to be a harder game for him to win, I feel like. He's going to use the fusion, so he's going for Weather Washer. Fair enough. And then he's going to get the Sun Plan, bring out water. And then Foolish Burial Goods, send Penalty Box. And then Penalty Box to add Power Jersey. And this is my favorite card of the whole archetype. Let me read this card to you guys, for you guys that don't know. And this card used to bring nightmares to me when my friend played it. It says, equip only to a UA monster. It gains 1,000 attack and defense. Also, if it battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts to the opponent is doubled. So it gains attack and it doubles damage. So it's already decent. And then it says, if the equipped monster destroys an opponent, or if the equipped monster destroys a monster by its attack, it can make a second attack during this battle phase. So it gains attack, it does more damage, and it attacks again. And then it has another effect that says during your standby phase, banish the equipped monster, which that effect doesn't like ever come up. Then it says if this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is returned to the hand, you can return this card to the hand. So it's a really good card in the deck. Really makes like OTKs easy. He's gonna equip it to Dunker, and then battle phase attack Washer. This is I don't know. I don't think this is a game. Like plan's definitely gonna make it harder. So he chooses not to do it there. Then he's gonna get Dunker effect, which is gonna pop the called by, because when it does damage, it pops. And then, so this card is gonna try doing piercing over this, and then he's gonna use plan to shuffle back. We'll see how many he shuffles back, and then the opponent's monster is gonna lose attack for it. So he's gonna take 3,800 damage, and then he's gonna get the effect of that again. And he's gonna pop pranks, and then attack for 1,000 with the statue. So it wasn't game. There's still a lot of damage. It was kind of like a weird scenario. Draws plays. I think he probably should have just gone for a negate. Maybe. I don't know. Normal summon, battle phase, beat over water, and then activate place. He's gonna get that to add wind, and then link off and the meow meow, and he's gonna get the field spell and fire, doing that to chain block, and bring out water, and then go for doodle. He's gonna get doodle in water. He's gonna ash the water. He's gonna get to add the fusion, and then activate the fusion, and that's gonna bring out rocket. He's gonna get wind chainlink 1, and then place chainlink 2, bring out rocket to bring back. Rock used to be really cool with like you could play like the Thunder Dragon engine in the deck, like the Dark and Hawk, and you could also end on Colossus, because this would let you banish the Dark from hand. And then he's gonna get Doodle, and that's gonna add back the fusion and pranks, so that's pretty good. And then goes in the Bow Wow Bark. He's gonna get Rock to banish place, draw place, and then bring out fire. Set Cosmic, set Fusion, activate Pranks, and end phase Pranks, shuffle back 3, draw 1, draws Wind. This card's really good, especially with like all the hand traps that you're playing. Pass turn, draws Foolish Burial Goods. This gets banished because Power Jersey. And then Foolish Burial Goods, send Penalty Box, and then Penalty Box effect. That's going to add UA Stadium. And then he's going to use Hyper Stadium, reveal UA Stadium, so now he gets an extra summon this turn, extra normal summon. He's going to Cosmic the UA, and he's going to activate UA Stadium, normal summon Spike Green, and then he's going to get Stadium the search. He's going to chain Bow Wow. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, he had Ogre though. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think this card does anything versus Ogre. Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't have Ogre, because I would have stopped him from searching. He's gonna use the fusion, sending fire, water, wind, bring out Butler, and then he's gonna get place effect, chainlink 4, and then chainlink 1, 2, 3. And he's gonna bring out wind, rock, and water. Send the fusion for the wind effect, gang 1,000 for the water effect, and then burn 500 for the fire effect. And then he's gonna Butler on res, and then the opponent's gonna admit defeat. He said he was getting greedy for going for games, should have set up interruptions. Yeah, I kind of agree with that because like you knew that like the opponent would be able to like play around it and not die by doing plans. So I don't think going for game was worth it. Game 2, the open hands Moonlit, Ogre, 1-for-1, Wind, and Fusion. And he has Penalty Box, Rhoda, Rebounder, Manager, and Foolish Burial Goods. So 2 hand traps. Moonlit, we did see the barrier statue game 1, the water. So we know that the opponent's on Gizmek Uka. And Moonlit is a hand trap that actually works versus that. So this will be interesting seeing that if it comes up later on in the match. Rhoda adds Spiker. I mean, there's a few hand traps that can stop the Gizmek Uka on your turn. Foolish Burial Goods, send Penalty Box. And then Penalty Box, add UA Stadium. And activate UA Stadium, normal summon Spiker. And then he's going to use Stadium, Manager. He's going to add Perfect Ace. And then Bounce, Manager, bring out Perfect Ace. And it's just a negate by discarding. And then draws Place. He's going to activate Place. He's going to Perfect Ace negate that. Fair enough, because if they just like add normal summon, they can chain block. And then they can make Doodle, and then Doodle they can chain block. So I guess this is fair. Just like wanting to negate something. Normal summon Wind. I don't know if it's the right play. I mean, you do have a few more interruptions. Should be 2 more. Unless if I'm like missing something, it should be 2 more interruptions. On the summon, he's going to use Spiker to send back, bring out Blocker, and then Bounce, and then Manager summon itself, and then Manager effect to destroy. And he's going to Moonlit negate Manager. And then goes for Meow Meow, and yeah, the last interruption is going to be the Blockbacker. And then he's going to get Wind to send, bring out Fire. And then make Doodle, Doodle Fire. Add Place, and then bring out Water. And then activate Fusion, get rid of those 2, bring out Rocket. And then he's going to get Water. He's going to chain Blockbacker to switch this to defense and negate its effects. And he's going to admit defeat. He said I play badly. Yeah, it's honestly fair. Like, before you guys like roast him in the comment section, like, oh, he messed up here, he messed up there. Like, the support hasn't even came out yet, technically, at the time of this recording, because it's Thursday. Actually, let me check what day it is. Yeah, it's Thursday. So the stuff isn't even out yet, and Prank Kids is not like a super easy deck to perfect. It's easy to learn, but perfecting the deck isn't super easy, especially because you could be doing the wrong thing and get like decent results and just keep repeating that instead of like looking for better combos and better things to do to get better results, like through hand traps and such. Opening hand game 3 is Imperm, Moonlit, Wind, Ash, and Terraforming. So this is good. He has the Gizmek Uka Moonlit. Oh, that's going to be cool to see. I can't wait for that to happen. He has Set Rotation, Gizmek Uka, Dunker, Evenly, and Foolish Burial Goods. So he has 1 hand trap. And against this matchup, it's really good. Evenly. So this isn't a bad hand. He has like multiple like starters. He's going to normal summon Wind, link it off, make Meow Meow, and then Wind, send Fusion, bring out Fire. And he's going to Gizmek Uka, target the Earth. So was he going to bring out a UA there? Or was he going to bring out another Gizmek Uka? Is there even a UA to bring out? Honestly, I don't remember. There's a lot of UAs. Some of them like aren't even played. I have no idea. Maybe he's going to bring out an Earth statue. I guess we'll never know because he got hit with Moonlit. Now I wish he didn't have Moonlit in hand. That sucks. Amazing how like I called this play happening and then like now I wish it didn't. Kind of sucks. Makes Doodle, if he does get to pop this somehow this turn, which most likely he isn't, then he get the burn too. He's gonna get Doodle and Fire, add Fusion. Did he just use this and like not even resolve it? He did, didn't he? Because he burnt the opponent for 500 and he never summoned. Okay, that's on him. That's on him. Because like you like if you activate an effect, like I don't even know. That's like paying 1,000 for instant fusion, or like using Upstart, giving your opponent 1,000 and not drawing. Place, add water, and then Doodle to add back wind and fire. But it's okay to see these misplays, honestly, just because of how new the deck is. Like a week from now, it'll probably be less okay to see misplays. Just because like they would have been out for a week. But I can't wait to see how like this deck adapts. This is a really cool deck. Set the fusion spells, set imperm. Passes, draws extravagance. That's a good card. Banish 6, gets hit with Ash. This extra deck looks wild. A Sold. I mean, I guess it could be there for Reaper too. Maybe he actually makes it. I don't know. The Elders are there for the opponent's Maximus. This is here for the Water statue with the Gizmek Uka. He's going to use Fusion, get rid of 3, bring out Butler. And then he's going to get Field, Chainlink 4, and Chainlink 1, 2, 3. So, Sun Plan with the Wind. And then he's going to get Water to gang 1,000, Fire to burn for 500. And then brings out Earth, Water, Wind. Battle phase Gizmek Uka, attack over the rock, and then he takes damage for summoning everything because of Gizmek. And then plan, put back. What you said, I'm bad, 5 isn't enough. Yeah, 5 is not enough. There's a 500 boost. Wait, so when did he use this like really early on, right? The effect to make your opponent. I'm not even sure. Can you? I'm fairly certain that you can use this even if your opponent doesn't have a monster. I think I remember someone telling me that ruling. That you can. I don't remember though. I know you can't use like True Draco Trap to like pop in half attack if there's no monsters. So you probably can't use this. Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense why like True Draco couldn't and this could. So he could have used this later on. So he was like illegally chain blocking earlier on this match too. But his opponent didn't have a hand trap anyways. So he could have made this lose 500 permanently, and then he could have planned to make his guy have enough to where this wouldn't be able to beat over it. So, like, all these little interactions are good to, like, know and learn. We're for sure going to have, like, I don't want to say better Prank Kids players, but, like, we'll probably end up having, like, him on the channel again. It'll be cool to see how, like, his progression went with the deck, if he chooses to stick with it. Add UA Hyper Stadium, then activate, add Spiker, and then set rotation. I can't see what he set. It's gonna set UA Stadium, activate it, summon Spiker. And he's gonna normal it, and then Stadium to add Manager. And then he's gonna use Butler effect and he's gonna banish this from grave. This card's graveyard effect is cool too. It didn't even need to have an effect. But its graveyard effect is if a Prank Kids monster you control would tribute itself to activate its effect during your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from the field or graveyard instead. So it's a really cool, just like extra effect the card has, because it could have just been the normal monster and it would have been perfect for the deck. And then set evenly, pass, draws pranks. Said that Moonlit Chill was broken. Yeah, it was good. He says I was gonna put up an Omni Negate and destroy. So he did have Manager in hand. So he really was gonna bring out a UA. Because the UA would have been the Omni Negate. And then the Manager would have been the destroy. So I wonder what he would have brought out. Because I generally don't remember like the exact attacks of these UAs, except for Perfect Ace having 25 defense. Brings out Meow Meow. And then he's going to get Wind to send and summon. Makes Doodle. He's going to get Doodle and Fire. Add Place. Burn for 5. Bring out Water. And then you can go for Toad. Uses this just to get rid of it, because you have to activate it because of set rotation. Then Place, he's gonna get that to search for Water, and then switch to attack with Doodle, and then yeah, he's just gonna admit defeat. Nothing you can do there. Like this is Rigeki's pretty good. I don't think this is like the craziest end board, with just like a Rigeki, but it's good enough versus some decks. This deck is definitely cool. A lot of people are overhyping it, saying, oh, it's going to be the best deck. It's definitely not going to be the best deck. Like, I can almost guarantee this isn't going to be the best deck. It's going to be, like, in the meta, though. Like, you're for sure going to, like, see it. It's kind of going to feel like Buster Blader, probably, where, like, you just see it running around. Buster Blader's better than this deck too, most likely. It's a decent deck. There's some like really cool combos with it that a lot of people don't know. I wish like locals and everything was open. Well, like my locals is open, but I don't feel like going to it. If I did feel like going to it and everything, I have a Prank Kids player at locals who's actually like good with the deck and knows like a whole bunch of different combos. Like Toad combos and stuff. I know like Poly plays through every hand trap. If you just like Poly, get rid of 2 Prank Kids, like you're playing through pretty much everything. Except for probably like Gizmek Uka. That's probably like the one thing that would like stop you there. Or like a Delta on the Fusion. But the match was 37 minutes long. So it was a pretty long match. Prank Kids usually go on the time. And then it's a really, really good deck in time. Just because, like, this deck takes forever to do stuff. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.